big shout
We
out
are.
to Jason Scott, the first person to wave to us here in the chat. Welcome, everyone. It's great to have you here. A Merry Christmas, a Happy Kwanzaa. What's that other one they did on Seinfeld?
Festivus.
Festivus. If you are, oh, this is getting even better. Look at this. We have a new one tonight. Facebook user.
There you go.
Well, no longer are we YouTube user. We also have Facebook user. This is fantastic. Hello, Facebook user. Great to see you. Amanda. It's Amanda.
Okay.
It starts, guys, in about 8 minutes. Just watch your timer. We got a great show tonight. We got all the gossip from Facebook. Big B has something that relates to Stu. We've got a big storm. We've got some allotment news. And the chat is going wild already. See, there's Amanda right there. See?
There she goes.
Ooh.
Hey, Amanda.
I think that Stu is the Facebook user. I mean, Stu is here.
I didn't choose to be.
It's excellent, though. I love how we go from YouTube user, Facebook user. So, guys, before we, just generic, before we get the show going here, I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday, had a lot of food.
Too much. Far too much food.
Too much food.
I think I've had 2 roast dinners in 2 days. Lots of buffet sort of food and snacking food. And I'm fit to burst. I need like 24 hours of just no food whatsoever, just fasting.
Yeah.
We had a nice ham here yesterday. Had a nice ham, put a nice glaze on it. Had some what do we have? Some stuffing and some peas and carrots, and it was nice.
Yeah. Ah, it's good. You don't always want turkey. I'm not particularly fond of turkey, and no one in my house is. So
every once in a while, like Christmas, I had a turkey, and I something caught me there when Big B was talking. You had stuffing with your ham.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
that's very.
Yeah. So we, obviously we have turkey on Thanksgiving, but part of my Christmas present, and my birthday is a month before Christmas. So part of my birthday / Christmas present was I get high quality pork products from this farm out in Minnesota. And it's expensive, but it's very high quality. And one of the things that comes is a ham. So that's what we had last night as part of the Christmas dinner. It was a very, very nice, high quality smoked ham.
Do you have pigs in blankets?
I'm pretty sure that you just said, I get high quality pork products from a farm in Minnesota.
Yes. That's exactly what I said.
Are you going to be able to perhaps share that link after the show in the Cave Crew chat? I
sure
knew. I never knew that Minnesota.
Maybe a new sponsor there.
It's the Compart family farms, and the type of pork that I get is called Duroc, which is like a high marbling pork where when you smoke it or cook it, the fat melts and it adds tenderness and flavor to the pork
and moisture.
So and it's very expensive. The stuff that I get like this a whole like kind of gift set type where you get a ham. I get 2 racks of ribs. I get a crown roast. I get a pork tenderloin.
But aren't you better off paying like 4 times the amount and have 10 times the quality?
Yeah, absolutely. I would much rather spend more. We were talking about this last night during dinner because my oldest son Peter was like, "Oh, this is so good." I said, "Yeah, this is what happens when you spend money and get high quality meat." And I would much rather spend the money, get the quality meat, and then you put it on your smoke or on your grill, or even if you're roasting it in the oven, whatever you're doing, it just tastes that much better.
We have about 4 minutes. So I'm interested now. You've piqued my interest. How did you find this Jew organic farmer in Minnesota to begin with? Like, what prompted you at some point on your birthday and at Christmas to say, honey, I don't want a Mercedes Benz. All I want for Christmas is pork from the Jew farmer in Minnesota.
So as I'm, barbecue has become a big interest / hobby of mine, and I watch all the barbecue shows, and I'm learning, the different cuts of meat and styles and types of meat. So I learned about Duroc, just the Duroc pork, and one place that came up was Compart, the Compart Farms in Minnesota. So I looked into it, and they do ship nationwide, and they have these various gift package options. So coming for and this actually started last year for was it no so earlier this year, whenever it was, I had gotten a shipment earlier this year, right before the summer hit. I had ordered a shipment of it, and then for my birthday / Christmas, my mother would always order us like Omaha steaks. You get like small little steaks and pork chops.
Omaha steaks. There's a blast from the past.
Right. So my mother would order it, but obviously my mother passed. So my father was like, I know, she would always get you that. I'll get you that if you want. I said, no, it's around the same price. This is what I want to get. I want to get these pork products from the farm. And he's like, okay, it's the same, around the same thing, same price. So that's what we ordered. So that's what I got. So I learned about all this from, the various barbecue shows and reading, research, I find out about all these things.
So this is basically like a modern day ShamWow infomercial, something that I would get hooked on.
I want to know, do you get a photograph of the pig or
no
the pig's name or anything? No.
But if you just look up Compart, COMPART Duroc, DUROC.com, you can see the products they offer.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The best Christmas meal of the year goes to Big B for Compart Duroc.
Quite tasty.
A farm in Minnesota that is more famous than we could ever imagine. We are a minute away, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like, wherever you're watching, if you're on YouTube, if you could do me a favor and subscribe. The reason I'm asking for 100 subscribers, by the way, I'm not trying to be greedy or petty, but once we get to 100, the link will no longer be It'll be like Cave Crew Radio or Cave Crew TV. It's just a convenience when promoting. But the whole gang's here tonight for a virtual lockdown Boxing Day bonanza that Big B has in store for us. We got some great news, we got some great stories, and we have drama and gossip from Facebook, and we have big news from England. We didn't think we'd hear about the allotment until spring when we plant our seeds and sow it in the black stuff, but it's coming, and so is the show. So let me just remove a couple things here from the screen. Let's get rid of the snow. We've had enough snow. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sit tight. Last show of the year.
This is a production of the Cave Crew Radio Network at cavecrewradio.com.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Things are starting to get really weird in here. You're listening to DK, the Big B, and Choo Choo Stew.
Cave Crew Radio. cavecrewradio.com.
There was a time when the world turned their back upon men. Men with a dream and savage yearning within them. Legions compelled by passion that knows no boundary. A consuming flame that defies plausible explanation. Battling the forces of domestication, they find the courage to band together to experience the awesome power of being men.
I say this with all due respect.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Today's broadcast of the Masculine Feminist has been commandeered by the secret society No Ma'am.
Gonna go to a place like a shot and a beer, steak, man. Saying we can stop, get pancakes, and then we'll get laid, all right?
Why do you drink ice cold beer on a hot day?
Mr. Craven, what else are you gonna do with it?
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
The Yankees are champions of baseball! It's a power goal!
This is Cave Crew Radio.
Indeed, it is Cave Crew Radio, ladies and gentlemen. If you celebrate Boxing Day, happy, merry, holly Boxing Day to you from here at in my cave in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. We are in the middle of a global lockdown. The year is 2020. Yet somehow, folks, tonight we entertain you in a global perspective from Ontario, from England, and from the United States of America. We are live on Cave Crew Radio at cavecrewradio.com. We are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. And you can download us anywhere the podcast can be found if you prefer the audio version of us. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show for you tonight. We got news stories. Big B as a new gift he's going to show us. He's got a surprise for Choo Choo Stew. Choo Choo Stew has all kinds of drama going on over in England with the allotment and some storm I cannot pronounce. And I'm just here to facilitate these things as usual with you. Oh, and we also have some great drama from Facebook that we will get to in just a few minutes. But before we get into all the shenanigans, ladies and gentlemen, for the last show of 2020, let me turn things over to Sir Bigby, the president-elect, the Duke of Urine Stencelli, the man of so many talents, the only person on the show that has formally been knighted by the Queen of England. Sir Bigby, take it away.
Yes, live from Queens, New York, I am Sir Bigby, your president-elect of the United States of America. And as always, we're the epicenter of something each week. This week, we are actually the epicenter of everything alcoholic Christmas presents.
Oh, excellent.
So I have bottles here to share. So now, the past couple of weeks, I've been drinking these small bottles of peanut butter whiskey. So for Christmas, I got a big bottle of peanut butter whiskey called Screwball.
Oh, this could be. Hey, it looks like it's from that farm in Minnesota.
It is not from Minnesota.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where it's from, but I will crack this open in a few minutes and have myself some. But I also got, for you Scotch lovers out there, a nice bottle of Glenmorangie 10-year-old Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. So I believe what I'm going to do is after I have a little bit of this, I'm going to indulge and crack this open and have a little bit of this.
Is there any history to Glenmorangie?
It's one of the, excuse me, it's a high quality drink. It's a high quality Scotch. So my wife usually asks around because she works with very rich people and they drink very elaborate, expensive alcohol. So she asked around, and the consensus was to get me a bottle of this. So I'm very excited.
Make sure you're not like downing it. You must.
No. I have my New York Rangers shot glass. That I'm going to first take some peanut butter whiskey and then some single malt Scotch. But I also want to something that came up as we are going through Christmas and what the hell? Oh, the Maple Leafs. Well,
I've got my Toronto Maple Leaf hat that I also got for Christmas.
There you go. Well, somebody else got a Christmas present.
January 13th, hockey finally. Well, the World Juniors is on, but Canada's beating the piss out of everybody. So,
well, speaking of Christmas presents, somebody else out there in Cave Crew Land got a Christmas present and is sharing a video right now. We are apparently Jason Scott is sharing a video right now on Facebook, and we are on his gigantic TV.
Hang on one second. Well, we can't go to that until we bring in. Y'all got to stay tuned for that.
There is a we're on a 50-inch TV.
Terrible sight to see us like that. But bring the other guy in, and we'll get to this TV Jason Scott extravaganza.
Well, before I officially bring him in, I want to say that as we all do, we share Christmas cards with each other, and I send them out. And the joke is always, who will receive the first, Stu or DK? Stu being an entire ocean away, DK being only 9 hours away from me, by car. So, and usually Stu wins out. So Stu was sending us Christmas cards, and he took a picture of them, and he was going to send them out. And mine didn't have a zip code. So it's your country code. It's, so I told him, I said, I'm never going to get it. So he went in, he made a new one, sent it to me, and I received that one, 2 weeks ago. But this morning, and this is the surprise for Stu, this morning I get up, I go outside, I check the mailbox, and I want to cover my address. But Stu, the card with no zip code actually made it to my house.
Island of Lost Toys.
I have no idea how, but it made it to my house. So, Stu, I got both your Christmas cards.
It's the magic of Christmas. It's like I tell the kids as they get older. My boy, he slept all day yesterday, but there's a magic, and I believe that Santa.
I could have just put Big B, New York,
and it would have found him because Claus knows all of us. He truly knows all of us.
I am so mad. When I went out to check the mail, I saw this and I was going out for a little bit, and I told my wife, I said, put this aside, don't open it. This is and I told her what it was. She's like, oh, okay, looking at me like I've got 9 heads. But I know Stu would appreciate that. The card with no zip code actually got to me, and I'm sure it got to me before something you sent DK. He's probably still waiting for something.
No, I've got my cards. I do have my cards. They're up on the fridge. I do have a question.
Your 2 cards arrived on the same day, I believe.
Yeah. I do have a question to ask before you bring him in. The poor guy, he has to wait 20 minutes before you fucking bring him in the show. You're like,
I'm going to be 20 minutes late.
I talk for 10 seconds, announce the show, where we're playing, yada, yada, yada. And you're going to tell me about your entire week before the poor guy. No wonder he never shows up. Anyway, I have one question before you bring him in. Now, when you received the card, did your heart grow 3 sizes?
It certainly did.
Excellent.
It made the day after Christmas that much more wonderful. It made for a wonderful Boxing Day.
Excellent. Can you bring in a friend who really does look like he's across the ocean today?
And now, without further ado, I do believe London is calling, complete with Christmas cards. Is London there?
London is calling. Hi, guys. Thanks for having me once again. But yeah, it's London, England here. Stu.
I see. Now, unless you are really, really talented in like that, what do you call yoga?
Yeah.
You're not clenching the microphone stand in your buttocks tonight.
No, not quite. Not quite.
Where was said missing clamp?
It was under the sofa bed.
Under the sofa bed. That must have been a fun night. Oh, now Amanda's raising shit about the cards. Your list is about to grow.
Well, we need addresses, Amanda.
Okay.
We need addresses, and if we have addresses, we will send you Christmas cards and various other items we find throughout the year.
Yeah, you can have an official Cave Crew Radio Christmas card next year.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And you can choose where it's sent from.
That's a great idea. I like it. Now, before we get to Amanda, who's going to be a very big star on the show tonight, we're gonna speak of her and her Facebook endeavors, and I think Amanda should be a sponsor of the show. You know, she does sell Scentsy, which is a beautiful candle that my wife likes. It's like a candle that burns without wax and a flame, and we wouldn't charge her anything. It would just be Amanda's Scentsy. Cave Crew Radio is brought to you by. Anyhow, over to London before we get rolling into the Facebook gossip and all the other Big B's exciting Christmas present from a secret Santa. There's so much good stuff.
I know you can't wait for that one.
Choo Stu, you sent us a text this week from Dave, and is it Linda? I don't know the other girl's name. Wendy. Dave and Wendy have finally appeared on the scene in the cold of winter, in the middle of a lockdown, when the world had gone silent and needed a voice of hope. It all happened, Choo Stu. You got a signal from the allotment with breaking news. What happened at the allotment, Choo Stu? What did Dave and Wendy have to tell all of us here in Cave Crew Radio Land? And Big B is getting into the sauce. You may not be able to pronounce words in about 20 minutes.
I can't wait.
Over to the allotment, Stu.
Yeah, no, we got a nice festive email saying that we've had break-ins again. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't as bad as like a summer break-in where we have the equipment locker broken into and ride-on lawnmowers stolen. It's they always seem to head to the person who's got the best shed, and they've got all the cooking ingredients there. They've got the cookers. They've got the beer store. He's got a couple of optics on the wall, so they always tend to rob the same shed because it was like a plot 23. I think it was
Jim's, right?
No, it's Rogers. This is Rogers' shed.
Oh, is he the guy that folds out and you all go have beer?
Yeah, exactly. It's the fold out front. It's like a sort of a food truck. The shed, and yeah, the poor buggers have been hit again. So, well, at least it's them and not me, and I haven't got to go and check mine, you know. But
is that the reason you tell your wife, honey, I don't want to paint the shed? It'll become a target if I
do like it looking nice, and I've put like a big security bar. They would have to actually break the wall down to get into my shed because I've got like a big steel bar going across, unless they've got an angle grinder, in which case they could probably get in. But
do you
mine's
remember Big B? I'm going to reminisce, and I can't remember what season this was, and if Jason and Amanda and all the great people out there listening tonight were with us. Remember the time Choo Choo Stew blocked the door with a broom?
Yes, with the broom.
That was a fantastic. And then him and One-Eyed Jim went out with same said broom to confront the gypsies.
Yeah, this was the big controversy, the big summer of the gypsies.
And then there was Billy next door who would sword fight himself. And
yeah, exactly.
Yes, there was. I think that was like 2 years ago. And this past year was very, very quiet at the allotment. It was
it was
a little sad by that. But I think that was 2 years ago when it was the excitement level was at a 10 at the allotment.
Yeah, last year I was mainly on a hiatus last year.
Well, here's what happened, BB. I don't know if Stu shared it with you, but he kind of gave control of the crops to his wife, and he had his back up, and I'm not going to the allotment, DK. And I'm like, Stu, the world craves the allotment. What the world needs now is black stuff, sweet black stuff. And I'm sure he'll bring it back to us in 2021. Yeah, the Billy is pretending he's Peter Pan, running around an adult mongoloid or whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, it does war reenactments.
Every week there was at least 2 stories coming from the allotment.
Remember the allotment talent show?
Yes, they had the allotment talent show, and then it was then it was the awards for like best allotment or best flowers, whatever it was. There was an awards ceremony.
Yeah.
There was huge things going on at the allotment.
The best peach cobbler. I believe it. I believe it was Kira down at plot 41B. Remember all the different plots? They were different numbers.
Oh, yeah.
You need to bring the magic of the allotment back again, Stu. We do miss it dearly.
When people were stealing,
you think they're silly stories and they fall on deaf ears. But from Death Valley in Arizona with Mike Jolitz, from Ontario, Canada, Queens, New York, across the plains of Denmark, the people need the allotment again, Stu.
I know. It will be coming back. It will come back. I'm sure. I'm going to give it one last try.
And I will
2021. Remember the time you had that little car and you had to go wash it because you filled it with shit because you didn't get anyone else to get your black.
Yeah. And I still intend to go and get more of that. I fill the car up with black bags of shit and drive to the allotment.
We truly need the allotment to be revived in 2021.
I predict that 2021 I will have the plot will be the best it's ever been.
And I will be sending you, as I do every year, another package of seeds to plant.
Maybe sunflowers, American sunflowers.
Well, I got to look around. I kind of like sending you food items because
I'll send you sunflowers, Choo Choo Stew.
Yeah, that's true. He can venture over into Detroit and grab some American sunflower seeds.
And I will also send you the famous Essex County tomato.
Ooh.
And I'm hoping to get the first crop of wine going this year as well.
No,
because we do have
grapes. I forgot about. But will you also live stream yourself playing the guitar at the allotment challenge?
Well, you never know. You're
so shy. You're so bashful.
It may happen. It may happen.
All right. So moving along, we got a lot of things to get to here. This show may run a little longer tonight. You never know. Big B, you last week held a secret Santa. You snuck some people in through the back door, even though you were on lockdown, and someone is escaping. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, Big B, you held a secret Santa against the wishes of your governor, and you received a gift. Do tell the story.
Right.
First of all, you got these people into your household, and then received a very special gift we're about to see.
So what we do with my wife's family is, instead of everybody buying everybody Christmas presents, which could become expensive, we just draw a secret Santa. So we use she uses an app, and we all sign up, and then it's automatically drawn out. You get a specific person, and a specific person
uses an app.
Yeah, it's called.
What's Santa?
It's
called. In case any of us want to cut down on our gift giving next year. What is the secret Santa?
You don't even choose it. The app chooses, yeah.
Yes, the app chooses. It's called Elfster. ELFSTER.
Oh God, this is wonderful.
So she uses an app called Elfster, and you can go on Elfster and set up a wish list. So people, whoever gets you, can go view your wish list and pick stuff off your wish list. So we do that. So we don't have to buy presents for every single person. Just one person gets one other person, and so forth. You know how Secret Santa works. So this year, actually, my oldest son got me for Secret Santa, and with my wife's help, they bought me this, which is really, really wonderful.
I'm a little slow.
See if I can get it in there. It's a Donald Trump figure, and it has 17 different sayings from Donald Trump's various speeches, like this.
We are going to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Is Donald Trump an intellectual? Trust me, I'm like a smart person. For every one new regulation, 2 old regulations must be eliminated.
So it has 17 different sayings, and you all know that I am a Trump supporter, and so this was quite the wonderful Secret Santa present that I received.
We must
that is awesome.
bring
That is
that
really
out
good.
in 2021.
You both talked at the same time.
I was just saying that was really good. I love that gift.
Oh, it's fantastic. Now I'm going to keep it in here in the plastic, because it's got the wonderful background of the White House. If I took it out, the background goes away. So I'm going to leave it in here to preserve it and continually play.
I have a running war with the media. They are among the most dishonest human beings on earth.
There you go. I will play as needed in future shows. I will play excerpts from my Donald Trump figure.
He lives on. Jason Scott in chat says he wants one of those. Maybe you can reach out to Peter, and he can help you.
Yeah, I have no idea where they got it. I'm sure they can find it on Amazon. So I have no idea where they got it though.
Back to Elfster.
Right now, I'm going to open my.
Holy shit, he's going to be in the bag. Stu's got to work tomorrow, so he's going to be running the show in about. It's only yours in about 15 minutes, Choo-Choo, still.
I can't wait to get fucking ripped soon.
I want to get some of that peanut butter whiskey. I really fancy.
Can I tell you the 2 bottles that I've had the past couple of weeks? I said we're good. This tastes like actual peanut butter. It's really, really good. Screwball peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
Really, really fucking good.
In about an hour, Choo-Choo Stu's going to see us both hammered and on the floor, and he's going to go, "Thank God, I finally got a chance to talk." Elfster. Let's go back to this fucking Elfster. I love Mrs. B. Mrs. B is so passionate about school graduations, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'm surprised she didn't do like a lockdown thing, but we got Elfster. What if next year we hooked up to Elfster ourselves and our VIP listeners, and not the ones that come by and I'll get there if I have to. You might know who I'm talking about. No states intended, Pennsylvania. But we all sign up to Elfster.
Okay.
I wonder, does it deliver to
I'm
the
sure
UK?
it does.
Well, it's just I think now they've hooked up with Amazon, so you can just put stuff on an Amazon wish list and it kind of filters in there. It used to, I mean, we've been doing this for years, and it used to have like just complete crap on it. I think I made a wish list, maybe 4 or 5 years ago with like just garbage on it before they got hooked up with Amazon, and I haven't looked at it since. I just I get the email invite to participate in this year's Elfster gift giving, and so I just say yes, I'll participate, and then once everybody signs in, it gets automatically drawn, and we are alerted who our Secret Santa person is.
Okay, I'm really tripping out. Like I'm drinking peanut butter. Jason Scott's text is animated. Look at
that. I see it scrolling. That's
it really is Christmas time.
Look at that. It's a Christmas miracle.
And we call bullshit because we've seen all your trips, Jason Scott. You show them all on what the hell is that?
They're going to fight because Amanda says, bullshit, don't start, mister. There you go. And by the way, this Glen meringue is very, very smooth.
All right. So
single malt Scotch whiskey, very, very smooth.
Since we've already got them started, you wouldn't think you'd be a loyal fan if you watched a show and all you did is argue. But anyway, I really appreciate that. We are in Amanda's corner. We have been from the very start. We think Jason Scott has a very bland taste in his takeout. It's always Domino's. He never orders from anywhere else. It's much easier to order in than cook. Remember, we had him live on the show. He told us that. But over to Facebook, Amanda posted this on her Facebook. I apologize, Amanda, but if you're friends with me, you throw yourself out there. So Amanda's, I believe the post said something like, everywhere I see on Facebook, this is what I see. And apparently this is a very popular time for people to get engagement rings or promise rings, I think was the subject. Now, Jason Scott stole the show. And if I was a homosexual, he would have truly won my heart with his answer. His response was, no, I got you a Promise TV. So a couple of weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda was on Facebook as well, and she was complaining. She didn't have a decent TV. It was too small. She needed a 50-inch smart TV to go on her wall, and in Jason's corner, we have to support him. But she didn't get the ring. You didn't even get the ring from the box of Cracker Jack. Remember the story from Choo Stew when he went into the vending machine and purchased his lady a special oyster?
That's right.
But you know what?
It wasn't a vending machine. It was I picked it out of a tank.
Oh, you picked it out of a tank. I'm sorry. I thought it was a vending machine.
Yeah.
The special oyster that they've made into you made it into a ring, right?
Yeah.
Jason was always complaining about the size of your TV. Well, in defense of Jason, we hear you're always complaining about the size of his.
Well, then
that was bad.
Blank.
That was.
But I will say this. You know what? In lieu of a ring, the Promise TV is a wonderful.
I think that's a great idea.
It's a wonderful present.
This fucking thing.
I think you should have still squeezed the ring in as well.
This thing turns green. It cuts off the circulation of my finger.
Well, if it turns green, you have a whole other issue.
Promise Corvette.
Right. Yeah. A Promise TV is a wonderful present that keeps on giving. It's good for everybody. What does a ring do except just sit there on your finger and just do nothing?
Nothing at all.
Nothing. So a Promise TV, the man has his heart in the right place. He went out, he spent the money on a wonderfully sized TV, and as I showed you earlier, has us, our big mugs sitting right on the TV, live on Facebook,
and if
showing the world.
And if for some reason, something in your life, it doesn't matter what it is, if something in your life is too small, you can now project it.
That's right.
On a 50-inch TV.
And he's going on Facebook Live, projecting it for the world to see. Look what I did. I got Amanda a brand new 50-inch HD TV.
And not just a brand new 50-inch TV. A Promise TV. We're not sure what he's promising.
Yeah, but I'm sure we covered a story before. There was a guy who, instead of buying his girlfriend an engagement ring, he brought her a deep fat fryer.
I don't remember that story, but please enlighten me.
There was a story. The guy brought his girlfriend a deep fat fryer instead of a ring. So at least it's a few levels up from a deep fat fryer. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so let's play a game. We got a few games here tonight, folks. Hang in there. There's a couple more games we want to play tonight. We want to have a lot of fun. By the way, we have to acknowledge it, or it won't go away. I think it says bitches. I'm not sure. Probably all the dogs, 14 cats, and a salamander are climbing on him right now. And apparently his girlfriend wants to kill me. Tell Angie I said hi. Anyway, if you could have anything as a promise ring or an engagement ring. So let's be realistic here, folks. Without going, too overboard. There's something someone could afford to purchase.
Right.
For instance, I wish we would have saved the money when we were younger and bought a house sooner.
Sure.
But what would you accept and cherish as a promise or a an engagement? Stu, what would you ask for from England? What would someone from England ask for?
I'd probably ask for like a blowjob subscription.
From said gal giving you the promised blowjob subscription, or just from an anonymous what are those things Big B uses in his family? An app. Blowjob.com.
Well, I'm just no, I suppose from that person, so it sort of like signs them up,
Like one of those things. I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but my wife gave them to me, and I don't even know where she hid them. But one time I got these cards, and it says, "You can choose what's on TV." I'll make you dinner. This is redeemable. Not one of them was a blowjob, by the way.
Yeah,
but anyway,
foot massage at the most,
Yeah. For one night, I'll shut the fuck up. Well, so Stu, I should have went to him last. Big B would have a subscription of happy endings. What would you choose? Do it all again. A promise.
It wouldn't be. It certainly wouldn't be a ring. It would probably be like whatever I was into at the moment. If back when I was playing a lot of music, some equipment or something like that. Nowadays, something having to do with my smoker or grilling, whatever I'm into at the moment. Just give me something like that.
So an Amazon gift card, basically.
Hey, yeah, that's fine.
A subscription to Alfster, good not only at Christmas but any time of the year.
That's very true.
And I don't know, but like I said, maybe purchase a house sooner, maybe a boat. It seems the people in the chat. I don't know if the phone's working, Scotty. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, the people want it.
Let him call in.
All right, I am going to call you on Messenger. That's Scotty. Hang on one sec.
Oh, and by the way, all of this alcohol that I got yesterday for Christmas is wonderful.
Is it
Holy
gone?
Fuck, I am. Ooh.
So how does the single malt compare with your usual tipple, the Woodford Reserve?
Well, the Woodford is not a Scotch; it's a bourbon, and I prefer bourbon.
Oh,
It's sweeter. I prefer bourbon, but this I will say this the single malt Scotch is really, really good. It's really smooth, not a lot of burn to it. It's really, really good. I actually like it better than other Scotches that I've had. It's really good. We're getting in touch with Scotty now, so we have to wait.
Only because the audience wanted.
He said, "Hold on."
Now he's not even going to answer. Okay, Scotty, we'll try again in a few minutes. Go walk the dogs or whatever you got. Like you don't just say, "Do you want me to be on the show?" and then tell me to fucking hold on. Anyway, folks, there you go. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was very romantic that, oh, fuck, is he calling me?
Here we go. That's got to be him.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
Oh, producer
Hi.
Scotty.
What's up?
How's your Christmas?
It's fine. How was yours?
Ours was very good. What did you do for a lockdown Christmas? Did you have?
What was that?
Are you in the crawl space right now, hiding from the cats and Angie?
No.
Are you outside in a windstorm?
No.
Are you inside of a dumpster outside of the get-go?
No.
Are you FaceTiming Alex Cardinelli?
God.
Maybe.
Maybe, he says.
Okay, so you've been wanting to call in for several weeks. And due to the demand in the chat, this is kind of like The Voice. Our listeners said, yes, they want to hear from you. Tell us what's going on. How many dogs you got?
Hi.
Right. So you have Scotty on the phone. I apparently have Amanda on the phone.
And I've got Jason on the phone.
Oh, no, we're all on the phone.
Choo still needs to answer his.
Hold up. Hello.
Okay.
It's Jason and Amanda.
Okay, wait a minute. It's Christmas time. I'm going to call the order here. I will call Amanda and Jason next.
Well, DK's going to call
I
me.
have Choo on the phone.
No, this is way too fun, Sam.
Okay, I will call them next. 'Cause I haven't heard much about Scotty, are you still there?
I've hung up because I'm getting a delay.
Okay, so what's going on?
So
Like,
Amanda, we're going to hang up and DK is going to call you.
Yeah, everyone wants to be on Cape Crew Radio this week. This is beautiful. It's fantastic. So a couple of weeks ago, you were saying, "Oh, it's complicated. I've broken up. Like, who got the house? Who got the dogs and the cat?"
We didn't break up.
Excuse you?
Well, I don't know. That's what. Oh, so we got Angie in the background.
Ooh, is that who that was?
In the background, I'm sitting right next to him.
Okay, so Angie, why do you want to kill me? It's been publicized on Facebook that you want to kill me.
Oh no, I don't want to kill nobody other than the person sitting next to me.
Hey, listen, Angie, you and me both. I'll go 50-50 with you on getting rid of him.
Spot for his body right now.
I'm offended, Ken. I thought we were friends.
Yeah, but that was before you turned into a meth head.
Ooh.
Still meth head.
Well, I don't know what you're on, Scotty. Lack of sleep. I don't know what you're doing, but you're weird.
Lack of sleep is bullshit. He sleeps 12 to 16 hours a day.
There you go. See, now we're getting the truth. This is why I wanted producer Scotty on the phone, Big B. There's no escaping when the little angel is sitting on your shoulder, producer Scotty.
Uh-huh. That a little demon.
All right, so there you guys are in your palace in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How many dogs? How many cats? Update us.
I have 2 dogs, and they're perfect little angels. And they turned 2 in October, so they're still puppies.
All right, we're going to sign them up for Elfster.
And I have 3 geriatric cats and 2 mid-aged ones.
What the fuck is a geriatric cat?
A cat that's over 12 years old.
Oh, okay. Now, are these the ones that live in the kitchen so Scotty doesn't cook for you?
No, they don't live in the kitchen anymore.
Oh, you clean the kitchen, so now Scotty's got to cook.
Oh, what?
Oh, I gotta cook.
Wait, the cats don't live in the kitchen anymore?
Oven?
Scotty said that he used to lock the cats in the kitchen. We had no idea they were geriatrics, and that's the icing on the cake.
Well,
but
no. Right now they have a room to themselves upstairs, only because the puppies have a tendency to roughhouse with them a little too much, and I don't want my older cats to get hurt.
Winner, chicken dinner. What does that room smell like?
Like a normal room.
Okay, so you probably deal with Amanda. You get yourself Sensies to burn.
No, we clean.
Oh, you clean.
It's called cleaning, Ken.
Yeah, I'll have to stick up for you there because I'm a cat keeper, and my house doesn't smell of cats or dogs.
Choo, is your cat a geriatric?
No, it's a youngster. It's only like 3 or 4 years old.
I could tell by the foot.
It was
No, Scotty, is that other one still alive? That weird cat there, Oreo, and what was the other one?
Oreo is Violet.
Yeah, Oreo was in Dexter.
Well, who was the other one?
Casey. Casey passed away 4 years ago.
Our regards to Casey. Okay. Okay, we've got several people to call tonight, apparently. So is there anything else you want to say to the Cave Crew Radio Universe, or a question you want to ask someone in England, someone in Canada, or someone in Queens, New York?
I want to know what the hell is going on in England and that you guys mutated this stupid virus. Stop doing it, whatever it was.
Oh, well, that's because he signed up for the Blowjob for Life Club.
What's his wife going to say about that?
We haven't got a super virus. We got it from South Africa, I think, and just because we've got it doesn't mean to say everyone else hasn't. It's just our scientists are really good.
It's Toronto, by the way. It's in Toronto, which is another major city.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You just don't all realize it yet.
Oh no, we realize it. I work in the healthcare system. You do not want to know what I deal with every fucking day.
Yeah.
You don't deal with geriatrics by any chance, do you?
Older people, yes.
Oh,
how's the corona situation
tonight?
As you work in the healthcare, how's the corona situation? Is it as bad as they say, or is it made up?
Oh no, it's as bad as they say. It's gotten worse. When it first started back in March, when it first spiked, everybody freaked out. Everybody followed the rules. And then when June and July came around because of Independence Day and all this, and everybody wanted to fucking party, they laxed. And instead of following the rules and doing what they're told, they started making big gatherings, having parties and all this stupid stuff, and it spread again. And now that it's cold, the virus is
it's
comatose. It goes from
comatose.
person to person a lot faster because it's cold.
Okay.
It's not.
Did you get your vaccination?
I refused my vaccination, actually.
So if you're complaining about the virus, why in God's name would you refuse the vaccination?
About the virus, I'm asking, what the fuck are you doing to it?
So, but why would you refuse
You
the vaccination?
signed up for the blowjob of the month club. We already told you that 20 minutes ago.
Well, like I said, I have my own reasons for refusing the vaccine. Reason number one being that the emergency issued it, and I don't believe in the testing that they did for it.
Okay,
And
I have a question. I'm gonna turn the tables 360 before we move on to our next caller, the most popular episode.
I can counter that easily. So,
if Scotty, and I know he's not the type, he'd probably buy a bag of Doritos or something, but if Scotty was going to do something in a promissory way, a promise ring, what would you rather receive than a promise ring?
Well, I already have an engagement ring.
Oh, you do? How long have you guys been engaged? Since 1972?
Yeah, pretty close.
And I also have my wedding ring. It's in a box. I'm waiting.
You're waiting for one to be.
Well, one, I postponed it 3 times. First time, my grandma got sick. Second time, I postponed it. She died. Third time, our dog died on the day of.
Hey, I got advice for you. Don't get married. That thing is cursed.
What thing is cursed?
The ring. Every time you go to do it, it's in fucking something bad happens.
No, that's why I got a second engagement ring from him.
Oh, you're a smart girl. Did you pawn the first one?
No. Why the hell would I do that?
I don't know. Are you wearing 2 rings on one finger?
Yes, I am.
Well, that's kind of cool.
And by the time he actually fucking does the paperwork and we actually do get married, I'll have 3.
No, there you go, folks. This has been
I think you should just head off to Vegas and do it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Head off to Vegas.
Head off to Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas.
Hey, Violet's in Vegas. I don't think I'm going to go there.
Violet is in another country.
I really don't see Violet running up the aisle as a character in Second Life and virtual reality.
By the way, I don't think Violet's in Vegas. I think she moved to Australia or something like that. She's in another country. Yeah. Last I saw, she was moving to another country.
Well, you got to remember, Violet is on a virtual world. She has no concept of reality.
You guys still talk to her?
Oh no, we're on Facebook. How do you think we found the second strain to release?
Okay.
Anyway, we've got callers in waiting. It's been great talking to you. Angie. We got to get you on the show. While Scotty's at work one night, and we'll all talk some fluff.
Yeah, be safe in that hospital. Be safe in the healthcare there.
By the way, the reason why I disliked you for the longest time, Ken,
Uh-oh.
I really, really did not appreciate the prank calls in the middle of the fucking night.
Oh, hey, you know what? We get into the booze a little bit every now and then, and we're just bored married men.
Yes, but when I was working, I did not appreciate it.
I apologize. Next time, I'm going to call you at work.
Don't you dare.
All right, Angie. All right, Scott. Great talking to you. You guys have a happy New Year and a very Merry Christmas.
You too, Ken. You too, Big B, and Choo too.
Later, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Nice. All right, there we go. First call of the night. All right, so now we got to, before we bring up Amanda, we have a Merry Christmas from the world's most famous weatherman, Frankie McDonald.
Ooh, okay.
Hey everybody, I'm going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will wish everyone in every single country in the whole entire face of the planet Earth a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, including scientists and research people down in Antarctica and astronauts up in the International Space Station. I'm Frankie McDonald. Merry Christmas 2020 from Frankie McDonald.
Well, thank you, Frankie. That was wonderful. I don't know if Amanda and thing are together, but we're going to call Amanda.
Amanda and Jason are together. So
we should get them both
sitting right next to each other.
Kill two birds with
Oh,
one
doing
stone.
video. Hi.
Oh, well, hello, guys.
Hey, Ken. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas to you. And I think this is the first time we've had Amanda on the show.
Yes.
It is.
Her debut.
Now let's get the shimmy. Let's get down to let's sharpen the pencil here. You signed up to Elster for a promise ring, and all you got was a TV. Tell us how you really feel about that.
I never signed up to Elster for a promise ring. I wasn't even expecting the TV, to be honest.
She has a beautiful radio voice. We got to get some voiceovers done. So in all reality, though, we spent enough time talking about it tonight and whatnot, but like the ring you'll look at and then you'll take it off in the bath. It'll fall down the drain. You'll have to call insurance and get a new one. You got that TV, like it's pretty awesome.
Yes, the TV it's nice. Oh, there, look at that.
Now, what shows have you guys watched on the TV together?
Cave Crew Radio.
Oh, that's a great start.
How surprised were you by the TV, or did you expect it?
I didn't expect it. I was very surprised.
And what did you get, Jason Scott, besides the shirt?
He got a watch.
Oh,
A watch.
Is it a promise watch with a countdown timer?
To get my ring.
Jason Scott, you have 12 hours, 45 minutes, and 33 seconds. That's awesome. That's awesome. And you guys are obviously breaking curfew, being together.
No, he lives by himself. He's allowed to be here.
Oh, okay.
This is an exclusive household that
Yes.
I'm allowed to associate with.
Wait. Can you explain that to me? He lives by himself, so he's allowed to be. What the hell goes on in Canada?
Well, there's a rule. There's a rule here, and what it is you're only supposed to socialize with the people in your household.
Okay.
Is Amanda not the carer?
But if someone is single, they're allowed one other. So imagine being infected, right? You're like, oh, I've got the golden ticket. I can go into this place and get rid of everyone. I'll serve it up on a Domino's pizza.
That'd be horrible.
Amanda's a part of his support bubble, and she's his carer.
That's right.
I tell you guys, when all of this is done, you guys seriously have to come to New York and understand what good pizza is. Get past fucking Domino's. It tastes like cardboard. Come to New York and understand what real pizza is. Stu will attest to it.
Yeah. I mean, it is very nice. It is very nice. I must admit, it beats the Domino's and your Pizza Huts hands down.
Well, Stu also likes Domino, and you also have to come. I don't know which is a shorter drive, New York City or Windsor, but come down here. We'll put on a good time for you, and maybe we'll all do the show together.
Yeah. There we go. We can do a stop to each place. There we go.
A grand tour.
Well, my wife, though, you're really getting irritating at this point because she said, you said we were going to London. Yeah, it's just a drop of the hat. Put on your Inspector Clouseau gear and let's play Mission Impossible and sneak through the crevices and get on a plane to arrive in London, England. But I think we all want to get there eventually.
Absolutely.
But see, Big B and I
waiting for the airline tickets. You promised us he was going to send us some airline tickets to the UK.
He never promised us airline tickets.
Yeah, really. He never promised us, me or DK, airline tickets anywhere.
I have no recollection of that whatsoever.
Was that the time he was holding the microphone in his buttocks and pissed it? No, but in all reality, I want to tell you, though, if you go the same time as we go, because it'd be really cool to organize a tour. I'm sure we'd get a value on it. And we get all our spouses or those we were promised to at the time. And we get ourselves on the Concorde. We get over to England. Big B and I want to go to, you're in Stench Alley, Sherwood Forest, the Allotment. And
Pie and
I really want to go to that pub that serves the roasted potatoes.
And the pie and mash for lunch as well.
But
as long as we don't have to eat the vomit sauce, I'm good.
Oh, not a chance.
That's a little lot.
The vomit sauce is a green pea.
Parsley. It's the parsley sauce. It's a London delicacy. Pie, mashed potatoes, and parsley liquor. And the liquor's usually made out of like jelly deal, the jelly deal stock. So you can have a bowl of jelly deals as well.
This is coming from a person, guys, who says that baked beans is a mainstay, not something you cook around a campfire watching Blazing Saddles and farting. Anyway, you're on the cave. Do you have a weird story? You must have something to share, guys. This is it.
What's the weirdest
year?
What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you on a bus?
Oh Lord. I don't know. I have some stories. You guys we don't. Bus is not really a.
I want to know because
what's the weirdest thing the bus driver did to you on the school bus? What he meant to say.
There might be children listening.
Oh God, no! You're supposed to put them to bed first.
My kids aren't here.
I want to know because Jason Scott's been with us for quite some time, and he understands that we're, garbage human beings. But Amanda's fairly new. What did she think? What did you think, Amanda, when Jason Scott introduced you to us?
Yeah, the first time. Feels like the first time.
Yeah, first because I would leave her house on a Friday night to go home and watch your show. And then she found out.
Okay, if he puts it that way, yes. I was like, as if he's leaving to go watch a show. Then when I started watching it, yes, I loved it. I have a good sense of humor, so it's great. I love watching the show.
And in all reality, we are not garbage. We are really decent people that hold down jobs and really care for our family. And the only one you really got to keep an eye on is the guy that would rather have blowjobs than a wedding ring. Stu, I don't know if Amanda's ever heard the story. Why don't you tell her just a nice Christmas story? They're by the big screen TV. We're all sitting around the fire. We're all having a drink. Tell us about the one-legged Aborigines. She'd probably appreciate that story.
No, I mean, there's not really a lot to tell. It's just like a girl in the past. You know, we all date different people, and mine happened to be an Aborigine, and she had one leg. You know, some people wear glasses. Some people have harder hearing. Mine was harder walking. You know. And
where did you place your hands? Like, I still have so many questions. Did you ever like grab the stump and like?
Did you go from behind
shift or something? Like,
did you go from behind and have to place a step stool on one side?
But we grew up with prosthetic limbs around the house, as I've told you before. So it was nothing really it wasn't really any wow factor about having one leg for me, you know.
That's right. He had the uncle that manufactured them or whatever. You got to look in your big book there, Big B.
Well, wasn't it the family where they left his brother? You can have the brother, and that family had a
brother behind or whatever.
House.
You left Mick at the manufacturers of the limbs. Now, did you steal a limb for what was her name anyway? The Aborigines.
Lisa.
Did you guys steal the dance floor at the pub when they brought out the roasted potatoes? Did you ever like lift her up? The one leg.
Were you ever upset that you couldn't
reenact Cobra Kai by any chance?
Were you ever upset that you couldn't reenact the Rockefeller Center dancers?
Yeah.
You couldn't do the can. Were you ever upset?
Which leg would she kick? I mean, the good one or the bad one?
She was a big girl. Okay. Anyway, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, not that makes any difference to me, like, you know. But yeah, she was a big girl. She wasn't easily thrown about.
Were you upset you couldn't play double dutch?
Who'd win if you guys played Twister? And what happened if she got left foot green?
She could do any position.
I could just imagine her playing a game of Twister, and she's really trying to stretch to get that green dot.
It's not all about me and my. It's not all about me and my ex-girlfriends. Look, we've got two guests that have called in.
Were you watching kickboxing on TV one day and just a tear fell down your face because you know it couldn't happen?
Could she show you paint the fence? and just with your good leg, just to end 2020, can you show us how she did wax on, wax off? Just move your knee. That's all you have to do. All right, so Big B started the conversation. Jason Scott, you're first up on the relationship is wrong. Who was the weirdest person you ever dated? Blind date, set up, online?
Amanda.
Worst date you ever had?
Amanda.
You don't believe that, Jason Scott?
Because that online, so
she might have been. Amanda might be the one that's got more morals and more. She's a bit more picky, you know.
I am picky. Well,
I think so. So within that, Jason Scott, you just kind of went, "This one will do." You're at that point in your life, right?
I guess.
I live in Cornwall. There's not a lot here.
I was Cornwall's most eligible bachelor.
Yes. I've seen him driving around. I've seen his Facebook videos. Well, he takes us through drive-thrus.
By the way, I love those videos. I love seeing Cornwall. I'm from New York, so and I've been all over the country, the U.S., but I love seeing other countries. And Jason Scott's videos through Cornwall, I will sit there and watch for hours on end if he has them.
More to come.
Oh, more to come.
I can't wait.
You must have been watching a lot of the live videos on our trips then.
Oh, we watched them all. In one of them, which is a big fun time for me. I've never brought my wife. Speaking of bad relationships, another time I had been to the Thousand Islands, and I absolutely love Gananoque and Fort Henry, and I'll eventually get my wife up there. Hey, how would you guys? Go ahead.
Yeah, I still want to understand. One of the videos that Jason Scott had, he's filming as they're driving through Cornwall, and he comes past a sign that has a question mark on it. I still want to understand what the question mark street sign is. Do they not know what's next? Is it a guessing game? What is that?
Tourist Information Center.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Now, you got to remember, Big B, Jason Scott and Amanda are very close to the French-English border.
Okay.
So I'm sure they have a lot of weird.
Is that Quebec?
No.
Quebec is what? Quebec's an hour away.
Ontario.
We were in Brockville for that.
In Ontario.
Yeah. But Quebec is very close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you guys must get the best poutine. I'm sure Jason Scott buys it out of a fucking vending machine, but
yeah.
Are you near the guitar factory in Quebec? Because my guitar comes from there.
Well, we're not that close to.
We would be about an hour away from the Quebec border.
Quebec. Say it right.
Quebec. Quebec.
Quebec.
Watching hockey all these years, it's called Quebec.
Jason Scott actually lives near enough to Justin Trudeau that he could go pee on his leg. Once things improve.
Yeah, we're actually now from there too.
Hey, guys, since you're on the show, I really think we should do something special. And we did have one message. So I think we should give Stu a minute to do his exercises and shit, and bring in Choo Choo Who. 2021's right around the corner. Always turn the light off.
And now from the depth of the mystics, using all the powers of the past, using the powers of Nostradamus, Cherubin, Basil, from the ancient alley of the stench of the urine, welcome Choo Choo Who.
All right, so Choo Choo Who. Well, the music currently quietly fades away. You know how I kind of Scotty. You have the.
I have to say, my gift is not like a tap.
I realize
you can't just turn it on and off. So I have to, it's not always as easy as you think.
I realize that, but I've also got a soundboard so I can help you. That's right. There you go. Anyway, you have a message from Owen before we get started. Let's see what Owen said to you after I'm sure you brought him that PlayStation 5.
Well, fuck you, mister. Thanks for my PlayStation. Boo-hoo. Saan gumla udataya. So tell me this, Mr. Who you got to die in 2021? Hey, mister? Betty White? Willie Nielsen? The Queen? You long nose, fairy face? Take the fuck, mister. You in Kenya. GWA Guang Pito La Fatha Ah. Nug Fa La Sha Mokumata Gung Gung.
I don't think he takes you seriously.
He's prodding me, isn't he? He's poking the bear. He's poking the bear.
He's like, I don't know which one is better. Hang on before we answer the question. We got. We got that, and then we got.
Nug Fa La Sha Mokumata Gung Gung.
Wow.
What the hell language is that?
Extraterrestrial shit going on right now. This is a good thing. I think Big B should get his book out and stop watching whatever the fuck he's watching on TV and pretend that he has an interest in this damn show.
I have the book here.
Wanted to do a fucking Boxing Day show, you fucking bastard. Write this down in the book. Choo Choo Stew. And then we'll go around the room. Who do you got to die?
Who's going to die in 2021? Well, I'm still hanging out for Willie Nelson. You know, he was on my list last year. He's on the top of my list this year. I've also got Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh.
They're both musical influences. Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis is hanging on there for dear life. And my wild card, I am going to say... oh God, I can't even think of her name. I can see a picture of her now.
Well, the birds. The birds are flying. Make the noise.
It doesn't come like that.
Make the noise. The name will come. The birds are around you.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't well. I can't just bring Kenya in, you know. But
all right.
I've just been told.
No,
I've seen colours. I've got red. My wild card is Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman, Big B. Let's go to Amanda. Amanda, who do you have to die in 2021?
Oh, I can think of someone. I'm not going to say who, though.
What?
Well, your turn's next, Jason. Stop trying to steal the show, Mr. Promise Television. Come on, Amanda. There's lots of old people. There's lots of movie stars. Who you got? Radio silence is really bad.
It's not good.
I can feel the silence, but I just need to tell Amanda just to check the fixings on that TV on the wall. There's something iffy about it. It's either the electric's wrong, she's got a wire trailing, or the fixings aren't very secure.
There you go, Choo Choo, the wise man. Are you bringing frankincense or myrrh, Choo Choo? All right, Amanda, I'm going to skip you. Jason, do you have anyone? Jason? I think the electrical just failed.
Jason and Amanda, are you
has
there?
fallen. I think the
Hello?
TV has fallen.
All right, then. So we'll move on.
We've lost them. Okay, Big B, who do you got in 2021?
Okay. So first off, I would say Clint Eastwood.
You don't think that Jason Scott just murdered Amanda, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Clint Eastwood. Okay.
Clint Eastwood. Then let's see, who else? I will say 2021. I'm not going to go with Betty White because she's fucking living forever.
Well, she's. What about the Queen? Nobody's got.
I wouldn't say the Queen either. I don't know. Let's say I'm trying to. Oh, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Mm-hmm.
It's good one. Finally going to succumb. I've got.
And wait. My wild card is Tom Hanks.
Oh,
yeah.
That would be a terrible time.
Although he's already had the corona, but maybe he'll get something else.
Well, he's my wild card.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
So I have Clint Eastwood, Ozzy Osbourne, and Tom Hanks.
All right, I'm going to go right off the board here. And you can quote me on these because I'm going to hit on one of them. I guarantee it.
Okay.
I'm going to go Demi Moore.
Okay.
Got to die of syphilis sooner or later. What the fuck is on the TV?
Don't worry about it. Tell me who else.
So I said Demi Moore. I got Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak.
And my wild card is going to be Rod Stewart.
Oh.
Wow, out of all of these, that's your wild card. So you're saying Demi Moore is like a lock. She's still young.
No, she's got to be 60, Big B. I'm surprised no one said Joe Biden.
Well, only if he's suicided by Hillary Clinton.
Right. I'm so disappointed we lost our callers there.
Wait, can we call them back?
I can try.
Because I want to get Amanda's and Jason's. Because Jason in chat says Prince Philip, but I want to get his. I want to get his three.
Hang on, she's on screen.
So why can't we
hear
them?
us?
Why can't we hear them?
Well, why can't I hear them? Hang on.
I don't know. Hang up and call back.
I'm going to hang up and call back. Okay. Let's see if we get them. So they were there the whole time. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, we can always hear you.
Oh, we couldn't.
We couldn't hear you.
We thought that Jason murdered you.
No.
We thought he gave you the promissory sandbox in the backyard.
All right, so Amanda,
the grand prize on Elfster.
She already got the grand prize.
So that's where you went. You're pretty quick, Jason Scott.
That's not saying a lot. So Amanda, while you get dressed, if we're going to go that far, who is your three in the 2021 Death Wheel?
I definitely. Well, no, I shouldn't say I have two.
Don't take my ideas.
No, I have one. It's one of Jason's coworkers.
Well, we don't know them. How are we going to find out a Cornwall obituary?
We're talking about like celebrities, so we all know.
You know, the Queen.
That was Jason. Jason said
Prince Philip or the Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason has Prince Philip.
Or the Queen.
Okay, and the Queen.
I wonder if Prince Harry will disappear this year, all the chaos he's causing.
We hope Justin Trudeau disappears.
Yeah, actually.
And the problem with Canada is we won't assassinate anybody.
I really don't know.
And we'll only assassinate people if Hillary says it's okay.
Yeah.
So we need Amanda's three and Jason's one more.
I don't know.
There's so many old people. Just Google old movie stars. Nobody has picked Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, Jerry
Judge
Springer.
Judy, she's got to be fucking 102.
Go to Google. Let's see.
Judge Judy's got to be. What about Michael J. Fox? Like these meds can't work forever.
Oh, shoot.
Betty White.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby. What about Bill Cosby?
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker's already dead. What year are you living in? Why do you think Drew Carey is the host of The Price is Right?
Well, no, I think Bob Barker retired. I don't think he's dead, is he?
You don't think he's dead yet? Somebody Google that, Stu. Is Bob Barker still alive?
We're on it now.
I don't even know who fucking Bobker is, mate.
How about someone in England? What about Mrs. Brown?
Mrs. Brown's boys. All of them gone.
He's having a smoke now. He's like this.
Ken will be next with all those cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
You're one to talk.
I'm going to live forever. Do you smoke, Jason Scott?
No.
Oh, he smokes that legal stuff.
What did you just call it?
The legal stuff. I
Oh,
used to call it wacko tobacco back in the day.
That's not what I heard.
And for your Bob Barker, it says, I looked it up. Is Bob Barker still living today? Yes, as of December 2020, Bob Barker is still alive.
There you go. Bob Barker's on the table. Do you want to choose Bob Barker?
That works.
Where does Stu keep going?
I don't know. If he's going to pee, I'm envious because I got to. After all the shit that I've drank, I got to piss like a motherfucker.
Oh, fuck. Anyway, okay, Bob Barker is on the table. We got like
Amanda said that'll work, so I gave her Bob Barker. Jason Scott has Prince Philip and the Queen.
Are they going to die in a car accident, Jason Scott? Well, I think he did just water the lilies or whatever he calls them.
Well, good for him. I got to piss like there's no tomorrow.
I've got stuff flapping about on the outside of the cabin. I was just checking out there.
Oh,
we're in a big storm at the moment.
You're going to Kansas. All right, listen, Choo Choo Stew, Big B and I are going to go piss. You and Amanda and Jason Scott are the stars of the show.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm leaving. I got to pee like a motherfucker.
We'll be right back, Stu. You got this.
But can he even see us?
I don't know if he can see you, but he can hear you.
He can't see you.
Yeah, we can see him.
There he is. Okay, Stu, all yours.
Okay, it's a Q&A then. Right, it's a Q&A while the others are gone.
Okay.
Fire away. Or do you want me to ask you something?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool do you think we are?
6. I don't know. I think you're cool for phoning in some kind of talk show. The late night talk show with random people, basically from different countries.
Yes.
So how cool is DK? He's got to be the cool man, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, he's definitely a 10 out of 10. A Canadian 10.
See, I've met the other two, so I can actually say from experience how cool both of them are.
Well,
but I am just looking. What I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to them all coming over.
Maybe Choo Choo will give you a promise ring, Amanda.
Say it again.
Amanda wants Choo Choo to give her a promise ring.
That's not what I said. I said you're a 10 out of 10 because I love the accent.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, Amanda's your biggest fan.
So I've never gave a girl a promise ring. I jumped straight into the engagement ring, or is that different?
Well, a promise ring is a prelude to an engagement ring. It's for a man who doesn't want to commit for an engagement.
It's like you're sort of like you're throwing your hat into the ring, but you don't really want to commit.
Right. It just buys you time.
See, if I would have known that, because I was engaged 3 times. If I would have known that, I would have just got like a sort of a load of promise rings, really. You know, and just kept them in the pocket.
To me, the promise ring is like, I'm yours, and if you're not looking to get married, that's okay. Like, we're still us.
But do you not think a promise ring is just it's like keeping a pan on the stove? It's on the back of the stove, and you just keep it stirring.
Yes.
Do you think, or not? Has that been a bit mean?
No, I don't look at it like that. Some people might, but
you know,
well, yeah.
I mean, looking back, I got engaged twice before I got married, so I think mine was a bit more like that. It was just that was what a friend of mine said I was doing. I was just keeping on. I used to have women on the back of the stove that I would just stir around.
Yep.
You know, it's like spinning plates, but you know, yeah, it's good. It's good. But I think, Jason, you should commit. You need to commit. I think it's got to be a Cave Crew radio wedding first.
Duly noted.
Yeah. You know,
I feel better now. Oh my god.
It's like a racehorse.
Holy shit. I'll tell you, I haven't drank this much in a long fucking time.
I'm same as you, Big B. I feel like the Louisiana Purchase.
Oh my god. Wow, the fucking dam broke, let me tell you. Jesus.
We walked into a very interesting conversation.
Wait, what was the conversation? I just got here.
Well, Choo Choo Stew was referring to women as
property.
I used to have women on the back of the stove.
What?
And then he said it's like spinning plates.
Wait, like the one-legged Aborigine you spun the stump, and you know, is that how that worked? What are you talking about?
What was this promise ring? It's to me, it's just like having women on the back of a stove, you know, like different saucepans, and you just give them a stir every now and again.
He says it's like version. It's like
you're not committed to one pot, you know. I just think Jason needs to be a bit more committed, and we can have a Cave Crew radio first. That's the a Cave Crew radio wedding.
I would love to have a Cave Crew radio wedding.
I do not. I don't even have words that I could do the ceremony. I just don't know if I could do it. You guys have been spinning plates for far too long. Tonight we join together two pots that have been on the back of the burner for far too long and have been on someone's Elfster list but have not been selected.
Oh my god.
Now we'll all have a slice of Domino's together and
everybody raise your Domino's slice in
Well, that'd be like the wedding breakfast is a Domino's pizza.
Hey, you know, like, I'm sure you've been to weddings and you either clink a glass or someone stands up and starts singing a love song. There's various things. You could raise your slice of Domino's and someone needs to sing a television commercial.
Wait, do you stand up and hit the box?
And get a bucket of chicken, finger licking good.
Do you stand up and, like, you know, instead of clinking the glass, do you hit the box?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? Then you make a speech.
Yes. And instead of confetti, there's pizza crumbs.
Is it special? Is it an everything pizza? That'll make it special.
That Jason Scott orders like pepperoni and cheese. Here's a good question for Jason Scott, because this has been a long-standing debate across the internet. It's gone on for years and years, and I feel no one more worthy to answer this question than Jason. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Hell no.
What the hell is wrong with you? You say yes.
Yes.
No.
Pineapple is something you eat with cottage cheese.
Oh. What?
Or custard.
Or custard. Yeah, that's disgusting.
But not
You don't ever put pineapple on pizza.
Hawaiian pizza all the way.
Well, I'm not in Hawaii. I'm in New York, the heart of real pizza. And we don't put pineapple on pizza. It's nasty. You put fucking you put sausage, you put pepperoni, you put meatballs on there, you put chicken on there. You don't put fucking
you
pineapple.
don't put chicken on a pizza. You don't put chicken on a pizza.
No, chicken pizza is great.
Yeah, barbecue.
No, that's wrong. Anchovy, capers, and olives.
What the fuck?
Capers are very hard to chew.
I'm sorry. You put fish on pizza. It's fucking nasty.
No, anchovy is nice. It's
Yeah,
salty.
it's fish. It's nasty.
But anyway, we can decide what pizzas we're going to have on the day, I suppose, or we let them
Yeah,
know.
I guess we get a menu, right? So we'll have plain, we can have pepperoni, we can have everything. So we choose our Domino's pizza.
Can I?
Do you want
pizza?
Is it? Sorry, go on.
Well, no, I have a question. I wanted Big B to check his book.
Sure.
Does anybody have Kelly Ripa dying of bulimia?
No.
I'd like to add that as my second wild card.
So you have two. So we have.
Well, she's the fucking one-legged origines and fucking more bones than Kelly Ripa.
So all right. So let's go down a list right now.
Okay.
Choo Choo Stew has Willie Nelson.
Show, and we'll let these guys go. What do you call it? Encapsulate their promissory television.
Okay. So Choo Choo Stew has Willie Nelson, Jerry Lee Lewis, and as his wild card, Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, good guesses. Really good guesses.
Amanda didn't come up with anybody, but she said Bob Barker is good enough. So she just says Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. It's like standing at the roulette wheel and you have one fucking chip left. And instead of putting it on a number, you're going to go odd or even.
Right.
That's what Bob Barker is.
Jason Scott has Prince Philip and the Queen.
And the same time. Like, this is going to be
right.
Are they going to be banging Jason Scott?
It's going to be like a Princess Di situation.
Right. Well, she the blue
Car
diamond or whatever it is over, and Choo Choo Stew will probably make a song about it.
Right. I have Clint Eastwood, Ozzy Osbourne, and as my wild card, I have Tom Hanks. DK has Demi Moore, Pat Sajak, and as his wild cards, which is odd to say, Rod Stewart and Kelly Ripa.
Well, does anyone else find Kelly Ripka to be extremely skinny?
Well, it's not Kelly. She's not married to Chris Ripka.
No, she's married to that Spanish guy. But I mean, I was watching. I got to tell you a little background of this before we go into the name of the show. And I know everyone's got to get on their way. And poor Stu, he's got to drive a fucking train tomorrow. But I was watching Kelly Ripka. I'm not sure if it was, it was yesterday. It was Christmas Day.
Can I just correct you real quick? It's Ripa, not Ripka.
Okay, Kelly Pippa. What did the old guy used to call her? God, I loved him.
Regis.
I fucking loved Regis, and he called her Pippa or something. But anyway. I'm watching her in that faggot that used to do American Idol.
Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah. Hey, there's a question about Ryan Seacrest, and that'll go back to Kelly Pippa. So he stands there at that New York thing every year, Big B. Do you think he pees his pants at
No, those guys. No, they have access to bathrooms. It's everybody.
Porta potties.
Yeah, it's everybody. Well, I'm not even porta potties. They have access to bathrooms. I'm sure they can go into offices and whatnot that are set up. But it's everybody that stands there in the middle of Times Square that can't wait to watch the ball drop that pees their pants, and nobody is drunk. By the way.
I'm pretty sure the guy from CNN pees his pants. So,
just while you're talking about Times Square, I had this conversation today about Trafalgar Square. Do you think people are still going to go there?
No, from what I understand,
what's going on this year for New Year's? What is our?
Yeah, from what I understand, nobody is allowed.
That fucking parade with.
Yeah,
the Macy's.
Because I imagine in London, people will still turn up.
From what I understand, nobody is allowed at Times Square this year, and the Thanksgiving Day parade was actually, for everything I'm reading, was clips. Nobody was actually there. It was clips of previous parades That's why you saw a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
So from what I understand, this year nobody's going to be there.
No one. Is there going to be who's the gay guy from CNN? Not the black guy, the other guy.
Anderson.
Anderson Cooper. Yeah.
Anderson Cooper. Yeah.
Who's the black gay guy? They got a lot of gay guys.
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon. Do you think Don Lemon and Anderson Cooper ever bum fucked?
All the time.
Well, I think Anderson isn't. Well, Don Lemon is like married to like some white dude, and Anderson Cooper's
he likes the white meat. So, and I'm sure that Anderson Cooper stands in the back in the green room and says, "Once you go black, you never go back."
Right. Well, Don Lemon, claims like, "Oh, white people are the devil," but marries a white guy. So, you know what? Fuck Don Lemon.
And Don Lemon manscapes.
I really don't want to know that. I don't want to think about that. I don't care.
He shaves his balls.
I don't care. I could care less if he's got a 70s fucking What's Happening afro on his dick. I could care less. I don't care.
Yeah, he's like the guy that hosts the American videos. Is he a faggot too?
The American videos.
You know, the guy that was with the Fresh Prince, the gay black guy. He's like a old fucking ball of gay. America's videos.
I don't know.
Must be.
Who is it?
Oh, I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
Remember the fat uncle with the beard and what's his name? He was from Philadelphia, and his mom went and made him stay with his auntie and his uncle in Bel Air.
That would be Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was that weird brother,
Carlton,
who hosts America's Funniest Videos. I don't think he's giving it to Diana Ross or anybody.
Was he the midget?
No, that was Gary Coleman.
Oh.
What you talking about, Willis?
It could be Webster. You never know.
Hey, does anybody have Gary Coleman? Because he has bad kidney shit. And is anybody assassinated?
Wait. Gary Coleman died, didn't he?
Okay, but how about Corey Feldman? Is he still on the board?
Oh, I need to add a name for my death list for
Okay,
2021.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
What was their name? Say it again.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, the chick, the Epstein chick.
That's her name.
Well, how the fuck did somebody named Ghislaine even survive public school?
Yeah,
no, that's the fucking Epstein chick. That's Epstein's like girlfriend that is currently behind bars, and she hasn't been suicided by Hillary yet.
Is that how you pronounce her name, or is that some fucking Quebec accent?
I never knew how to pronounce her name, so if that's how you pronounce her name, good for you, Jason.
Schwen?
It's the female version of Ghislaine.
Okay, so
I just wrote down the Epstein chick because I don't know how to spell it.
We're running late. We got to name the show. I'm going to end up divorced, and I'm going to need to go into this promissory ring and go on that dating. I'm going to be on that dating app, Elfster, in a few weeks. Who the fuck? Let's imagine she was born by C-section. Let's just get a little adventurous here. So the doctor lifts out of the physical belly, dodges the kidney and the liver, and brings up this baby. And the father goes, "I shall call you Zhizwen." Like, at what point in history? We've had some pretty unique characters in history. There's been some crazy names. I've heard them all.
Yeah.
Tonight is the first night on the eve after Christmas when the child was born, swaddled in Bethlehem, that I can imagine somebody in a plaid Scottish blanket in a kilt, holding it up to the bright light in the OR room, going, "I shall call you Shizwen." Anyway, since we got you guys on the line, this is the most fun part of the show. And Choo Choo Stew's, let's get Choo Choo Stew in the stew cam here. We've had him asleep the entire show, by the way.
I am in a relaxed state tonight.
Yeah. How many hours till you work?
Oh, hours and hours. About 14 hours.
Oh, you got lots of time.
15 hours away.
Do you guys, hang on, before we name the show, Jason Scott, were you around the show when Choo Choo Stew had his foot sticking out of the bed and he had fallen asleep?
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck. We got to repost that, Big B. Do you remember that one?
I absolutely remember that.
Roll every once in a while. I mean,
he moved. Yeah, he moved every once in a while, and we were yelling to try to wake him up, and nothing worked. He just would move every now and then.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. Anyway, I'll post that show. I'll find it and I will post it on Facebook to embarrass Stu again. But before, I'm gonna go whisper that in my wife's ear. What do you think the reaction will be? Will I A, get lucky? Will I be told, stop it, I'm watching a show? Or will I C, be kicked in the nuts? Stay tuned next week. I go to my wife.
I say C.
Yeah, I'd go for the kick in the nuts.
I say
I
C.
should do a Facebook Live of it. You're fucking weird. You gotta stop. What the fuck is the matter with you, DK? You fucking old man. You're fucking sick. I'm going to put you in the geriatric ward, and Angie's going to take care of you.
How much does she hate us? Because we go.
Who's that bitch? That's the other one that's going to die. Who's the bitch that broke James Caan's ankle in that Stephen King movie?
Kathy Bates?
Yeah, she's gone.
Okay, I'll put her down too. So wait, how much does Mrs. DK hate me and Stu because we
actually loves you
put
guys.
you in this put you in this mood?
No, she loves you guys. She thinks that I'm the evil one. I'm serious. I'm gonna wait until she falls asleep. I'm gonna lay the perfect Dutch oven, and then I'm gonna reach over to her ear and I'm gonna go, Shizwen. When are you going to finally commit to me? All right, kids, here we go. Let's start in London, England, then we'll go over to Cornwall. What would you name this show?
I haven't really wrote it down. I was thinking like a Promise TV or something like that.
Okay. A Promise TV or something like that. Cornwall, Amanda, you're up.
You gotta name it. I can't even pronounce it the way you pronounce it, but the Just When.
Just when. I don't even know how to spell that, baby.
I have no idea how to spell it either.
Jason Scott, you're on the clock.
Pineapple pizza.
Yes.
Pineapple pizza. The only one I got, ladies and gentlemen, is it's like spinning dishes. Or spinning plates. Sorry, it wasn't dishes. It was spinning plates.
All right, so I have two. Way back in the beginning of the show, I have a blowjob subscription. And then right just literally a minute and a half ago, I have the perfect Dutch oven.
So this is the hard part. So put your brains together.
Oh, God.
If we could limit it down to 2, that's even better. I don't even know if Stu's still awake. A Promise TV or something like that. Oja Schwen. We gotta get a proper spelling on that if we choose that. Pineapple pizza. It's like spinning plates. And a blowjob description or a perfect Dutch oven. Choo Stu, you're allowed 2 votes.
I'll go with a blowjob subscription, not description.
Right, subscription.
Subscription, and I'll have the perfect Dutch oven. Was it a perfect Dutch oven you said?
Yep.
Or
Yep, the perfect Dutch oven.
2 votes.
Yeah.
Jason Scott.
I'm going with Ghislaine's Dutch oven blowjob subscription.
That's 3, but we'll give it to you. Amanda.
The blowjob subscription. And let's do the Dutch oven. You stop it.
We might have a final here. I really like Jeswen. Amanda, I'm not negating you at all, but I have no idea how to spell that. So I am going to force a blowjob subscription and a perfect Dutch oven into a final. Over to you, Big B.
I mentioned those 2, and I stick with those 2: a blowjob subscription and a perfect Dutch oven.
Okay, so a very weird thing has occurred here.
Oh, he's very
I really like Joshua. I just like saying it. I'm going to be running around the house tomorrow to everyone I meet. I got to go get to the gas station. I'm a just offer people a Gershwin. It seems like she was a very evil woman, but it sounds like a very peaceful thing. Choo Stew, a blowjob subscription or a perfect Dutch oven? Last vote.
Blowjob subscription.
All right. Jason Scott.
Ghislaine's blowjob subscription.
Oh, there we go. We got 2. Amanda, it doesn't even matter if Big B and I vote.
The blowjob subscription.
There you go.
There it is.
Last show of 2020 in honor of Gershwin.
A blowjob subscription.
Yeah, but I just thought of something. Does anybody think she's going to die this year?
Jason Scott. Jason Scott mentioned her. So I wrote down the Epstein chick because I don't know how to spell her fucking name. So
I didn't know that was her name. I got to Google it. All right, folks. A blowjob subscription is the name of the show. We want Stu. I don't know when we'll see you again.
Well, maybe next week. Maybe the week after. I'm not too sure yet.
You lost. What happened to your mic stand this time?
I've started packing up. I need to go to bed. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning here.
Well, you said you had 14 hours.
Well, I have, but some of that's got to be sleeping, and then I've got to eat and shower. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Great having you here again. We'll see you soon in 2021. Amanda and Jason, it was great having you. This was really cool way down the air with all these phone calls.
Absolutely.
Take care, everyone. Take care. We'll see you around.
And
Bye.
finding out that Angie really didn't hate me. She hates Scott. All right, Big B. I'll definitely see you next week. And we got to get our makeup going so we look good on the 50-inch TV.
I don't frankly have time for total political correctness, and this country doesn't have time either.
Well said.
Amen to that. Amen to that. All right. So I have to put this in screen. And put this on solo. We'll see you guys. Be good. And all right. Catch you later.
Later.
Thank you
See you
for
later.
listening to the show. Now stay safe, take care, and wash your hands.
From the center of the universe and around the world. Available on demand wherever podcasts are found. From Ontario, Canada, DK. From Queens, New York, the Big B. And from London, England, Choo Stew. Live broadcast every week on Facebook, YouTube, and at cavecrewradio.com.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Radio.